Hi guys! Today we're going to learn 26 different meanings of the verb to come. You know how in English we sometimes take a verb, add a preposition, and it gets a whole different meaning? So that's what we call phrasal verbs. And today we're going to have a look at a phrasal verb to come. My name is Anastasia, you're watching English with LinguaTrip, and let's get started.
Everything's in English.
All you need to know.
Alright, how did you learn to speak English?
And the first one is to come across. It means to find someone or something by chance. For example, I came across my old college roommate in town today.
I came across this.
Another meaning of to come across can be to give an impression or appearance. For example, he comes across as a good speaker, which means he gives an impression that he's a good speaker.
No, you come across as crazy.
The second combination would be to come along. One of the meanings can be to progress. For example, things are coming along fine.
Yeah, it's coming along.
Another meaning of to come along can be to appear somewhere or to attend something casually. For example, don't take the first offer that comes along, which means don't agree to the first thing that appears in front of you.
Thanks for coming along.
The next combination is to come around or to come round, and it can mean to change your opinion. For example, you'll come around after you hear the whole story.
And come around.
Combination number 4 is come back. Probably know this one. One of the meanings is to return. For example, my sister is coming back from Spain tomorrow. We need to pick her up from the airport.
But she is coming back.
Yes, Charlie, she is coming back.
Another meaning of come back can be about a memory. You know, if you remember something, especially after you see or hear a little clue or reminder. For example, it's all coming back to me now.
Oh no, it's all coming back to me now.
Phrasal verb number 5 is come by. Come by means to get or to obtain, especially if it's something difficult to get. For example, mortgages are hard to come by.
True friends are hard to come by.
The next phrasal verb is to come down, and one of the meanings is to lose wealth or a position. For example, he's really come down in the world, and it's a whole set phrase, to come down in the world, to lose position. Or there is also a slang version of come down, and it can mean happen or occur. What's happening? What's coming down tonight?
The indictment. It's coming down tonight.
Okay, I hope you're keeping up with the video because the next phrasal verb is already here, and it is to come in. One of the meanings of the verb to come in is to arrive. For example, summer clothes will be coming in soon, which means summer clothes will arrive at shops soon. Another meaning of this verb is to become available for use. For example, new weather information just came in.
This just came in.
You can also use the verb to come in when you talk about somebody who arrives at the finish line of a race, for example, or who finishes a contest. You can say, John came in last in the race, but he enjoyed himself.
I came in fourth.
That's okay, Thomas. I came in last in my race.
And another meaning of the verb to come in, well, there are loads of meanings generally. So one of them is to respond in a specific manner to a call or a signal. For example, the pilot's voice came in loud and clear. If you're going crazy from all the weird rules and grammatical formulas, or if you're having nightmares about articles and you're sweating at the mere thought of tenses and prepositions, it's time to tame the English grammar once and for all. We've put together an amazing ebook where all the complicated things are explained in simple language. The book is loved by thousands of our students and even teachers. The link will be below. Click, click, boom, boom. Now let's get back to our phrasal verbs, and the next one is to come into. It means to acquire. For example, she came into a fortune on her 21st birthday.
He came into some money.
The next phrase is to come off, and one of the meanings is to happen. For example, the trip came off on schedule. Or it can mean to give an impression. Jack comes off as a hard person, but in fact, he's quite caring.
Sorry, I hope I didn't come off as mean.
Do you remember another phrasal verb that means to give an impression? I'll give you a second to think. To come across. We mentioned it before. Okay, so to come across or to come off. The next phrase is to come on. You can use it as an exclamation, and with different intonations you can use it, for example, to tell somebody to hurry up. Come on, we're going to be late. Hurry up.
Come on, hurry up, come on.
Or you can say to somebody to stop someone's inappropriate behavior. For example, come on, that's enough. The next one is to come out, which means to become known. For example, the whole story came out at the trial.
Oh, that story came out in the paper.
The next one is to come over, which means to visit somebody spontaneously and casually. You know, you can ask a friend, do you want to come over tonight?
Come over.
The next phrasal verb is to come through. One of the meanings for this verb is to do something that's expected or promised. For example, I asked for their help and they came through.
Gaurav came through.
You still with me? We're almost there. The next phrasal verb is to come to, and it can mean to total when you talk about counting money. For example, the restaurant bill came to $200. The next combination is to come up, and one of the meanings is to be mentioned in a conversation. For example, the question never came up.
I won't say the question never came up.
But if you add with at the end, to come up with something, then the verb is going to have a different meaning, and it's going to mean to create, to think of something new. For example, he came up with a new idea for his online business.
You already came up with a sick idea.
And the last one for today is to come upon. This phrasal verb is a little bit literary, so you may not come across it in daily life, but it's still good to know. So one of the meanings of to come upon is to discover something by accident. For example, while cleaning the house, we came upon an old family photo. Do you remember from before a synonym for this verb? Come upon or come across. So if you find something accidentally, you can use a more literary phrasal verb. I came upon an old photo, or you can say I came across an old photo.
Until I came upon a dead elk.
There we go, 17 phrasal verbs and 26 different meanings. Of course, there are more, but still, I hope you learn them and you find them useful and you start using them in your everyday life. Make sure you subscribe to English with LinguaTrip because we post a new fun video every week. Bye!